Ripple just donated the iconic Skull of Satoshi to the Bitcoin community. Yes, the same skull that used to symbolize harsh criticism against Bitcoin's high-energy use. Now, it's being displayed at the Bitcoin Museum in Nashville. That's not just a symbolic gesture, it's a message. And Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, is the one delivering it loud and clear. He's asking for something we don't often hear in crypto: unity. According to Garlinghouse, crypto communities, whether Bitcoin, XRP, or others, have more in common than they realize. He made this statement on X right after the donation was announced at the 2025 Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas. His words came not just as a CEO of a major blockchain company, but as someone who's clearly trying to push the industry past its internal fights. Now let's unpack this. The Skull of Satoshi, for those who don't know, was originally a visual protest. It represented the environmental concerns tied to Bitcoin's proof-of-work system. Critics used it to call out Bitcoin's massive energy consumption. But Garlinghouse is reframing it. He now says the skull is a tribute to Bitcoin's incredible staying power. That's a big shift. It's no longer a criticism. Now it's a sign of respect. So, why is this important? Because the crypto world has been very divided. For years, the Bitcoin and XRP communities have been going at each other. From Twitter feuds to public accusations, it's been a noisy rivalry. Back in January, for example, Pierre Rochard, VP of Research at Riot Platforms, directly accused Ripple of lobbying against the idea of a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the U.S. Rochard didn't hold back. He said Ripple was one of the biggest obstacles to building a Bitcoin reserve and even claimed they had lobbied against mining under the Biden administration. But Garlinghouse denied all of it. His counter? Ripple wasn't opposing Bitcoin. It just believed a reserve should include multiple assets, not just one. And now, months later, Ripple offers a gesture of goodwill. So is this just PR? Or is there something more? It's fair to be skeptical. Ripple has had its share of controversies, from SEC lawsuits to market criticism. Donating a sculpture won't erase all of that. But what it does do is start a conversation. Garlinghouse is making the case that the crypto industry is too fragmented. He's not wrong. Right now, while regulators are tightening control, and while the public is still trying to understand blockchain, internal fighting only slows progress. He pointed to shared goals like financial inclusion, regulatory clarity, and technological innovation. And let's be honest, those goals are much bigger than the question of which coin wins on Twitter. Now, this doesn't mean XRP and Bitcoin are going to be best friends overnight. But Ripple's donation and Garlinghouse's message signal a shift. It's not just about rivalry anymore. It's about survival and growth in an industry still trying to gain global legitimacy. One final point worth mentioning. This gesture comes at a time when Ripple is trying to reposition itself globally, especially as crypto regulation gets tougher in the US. Some might see this as a strategic move. Appealing to Bitcoiners could soften the image of Ripple and make it look like a team player in the broader ecosystem. That might help the company gain support in policy circles, tech collaborations, or even investor confidence. So, what do we take away from all this? Ripple just turned a symbol of criticism into a symbol of respect. Garlinghouse is telling the crypto world, it's time to move forward, together. Whether that message sticks is up to the community. But in a space where division has often been the loudest voice, a call for unity might be just what crypto needs right now. Thanks for watching.